to me enough is enough. They just wanna hurt us, bring us down, bring us down. Enough is enough. We won't let them hurt us, bring us down, bring us down. Enough is enough. You won't bring us down, bring us down. Enough is enough. They just wanna hurt us, bring us down, bring us down. Enough is enough. We won't let them hurt us, bring us down, bring us down. Enough is enough. Enough is enough, is enough, is enough. Enough is enough. They're always
Hey guys, welcome back to Queen of the Indies Corner with another episode of Under the Ropes. I'm your host as always, the Queen of the Indies, Tiffany. And today we got some Latina spice. We got my girl Nat Castle. How are you? I had to do a little like sazon going on in the background. We got some chilies in my background over here. We're getting a little spicy today. So thanks for coming on.
Exciting.
Thanks for coming on here, hanging out with us today. I appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. So guys, if you're new here to the Other Rope series, here I interview everything independent wrestling, whether it's wrestlers, promoters, referees, backstage. I got you covered. If you guys got questions for Nat, please feel free. Drop it into the chat. I'm sure she'll be more than happy to answer all of your questions. And make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that share button. Let's get some people in here. So I already see we got a bunch of people into the chat. What's going on? I see Zach says it's Happy National Soft Ice Cream Day. Did you know that?
I did not know that. That's crazy.
Now, after the pod, you have to go get ice cream.
I do.
See?
Chocolate ice cream.
Look at that. Chocolate. Ed's in the chat. He goes, hey to both of us. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, yeah, let's jump right into this stuff. So I want to talk about this because for like the last few women that I had on this podcast, I really wanted to go in depth about women's wrestling and like what it means to like you compared to like, I mean, I'm a lot older than you. So like my generation of started watching wrestling. Women were like valets. We didn't have what we have today. So with that being said, tell us what it means to you.
I mean, growing up, I grew up when it was like right before the Divas Revolution and stuff. So I grew up watching like the Bella Twins, Naomi, AJ Lee, Caitlyn, and then that's later on like Becky Lynch and the Four Horsewomen all came in. And I think it was like a random SmackDown where it was like Becky Lynch, wrong, Bella Twins, Tamina, and AJ Lee, like in a tag match. And I was like, I think I want to do this. Like, and from then on, I was just set on being a wrestler after that.
Mm-hmm.
But seeing how it's grown, like when I first like decided I wanted to do this, like my mom was like kind of iffy on it because she grew up watching like the era where it was like Lita and Trish and they weren't getting like anything.
Right.
And it was like all bikini stuff. So it's like I think I got into it at a good time where it was like to show my mom like, hey, no, it's growing and it's getting better and we're getting more opportunities. So I don't know what the indie scene was like, but I can't imagine it was very good for women then.
Yeah.
So
We've come a
yeah,
long way. Long
yeah, I
way.
think so.
And it's not just
So
like the wrestlers. I mean, we just had Alyssa Marino on, and she was talking about here's someone who does commentary, and then you have people doing backstage interviews. So we've come a long way in women's wrestling.
yeah, definitely. I mean, woman podcaster right now. Like,
Yeah, like women power here. All the women that love wrestling, like, right? And then since you wrestle, you see this like at the shows that you see, like even like people like me who come to these shows because it's like I'm here for wrestling. I'm not here because I'm here with my boyfriend or whatever, like because
no,
oh
yeah.
I'm teasing him. Like no, I'm here for you guys. Like you guys kill it.
Aw, thanks. I mean, just having like the dog collar match like a couple weeks ago, like there's not many woman dog collar matches in
Right.
wrestling. So I'm super grateful I got to do that.
Definitely.
It's
It's
so early on
great.
in my career, yeah.
Oh, we're going to talk about that, but let me give more love into the chat. I see Jeff's in here. He goes, hello, ladies. What's a match of yours we should check out? Ooh.
I mean, the dog collar match for sure,
There you
100%. Probably like my favorite match to date.
go. Mhm.
I also have like a couple other favorites. Like me and Davian at WFA, like earlier this year was great. The beginning of this year, I wrestled Becca, and that was really fun. So I'd say check those out. Those are my favorites for sure.
Crazy, crazy. Mike's in the chat. He's putting, some spice into the chat. I'm here
Yeah.
for it. Jeff wants to know where can we find it. I think the you and Becca one is on IWTV on YouTube. I think.
Yeah,
Right?
they're
Mhm.
both out
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
So most of the stuff's on YouTube. Creative Pro stuff is definitely on YouTube and IWTV. So definitely check that out. Ed says, what show and company was the dog collar match? Creative Pro. So got
Cap,
you
Cap is the best. Always.
Jeff says, all wrestlers I love. I can't wait. There you go. We're schooling here on this podcast. That's how it is. This is how we find new wrestlers. This is how we find new matches. I got you guys. So, all right. So let's jump in. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about Creative Pro. You are currently now our new women's Creative Pro champion.
Oh man, I should have had the belt with me. That is
Damn,
wow,
man.
that's so silly.
You slacking. You slacking.
Oh man.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It's okay. So, but I want to talk about this because I definitely was at your debut match with you and Gabby, and which is crazy. You guys wrestled all over the place, not
Yeah,
just
oh my
Cap,
God.
all over. It's like you guys were going from this
Crazy.
company to that company to this company, and it's
Everywhere.
full circle
Yeah.
moment that you guys debuted together. Gabby was the first women's champion. Now you're the women's champion. So I feel like it's just a full circle with you
Yeah, I
guys.
mean, gosh, we're really growing in our careers together, honestly. Like everywhere. Like we're trying to hit every state at this point. So
Okay, what states have you guys not wrestled in? That's what it seems like.
honestly, believe it or not, there's a lot left.
We're gonna start making a checklist, but like promotions.
I
Me
know.
and Gabby
oh my
haven't wrestled
God.
here. What's up?
We're gonna be wrestling soon. I can't say where,
Ooh,
but
see, this is why you should be following her. Because,
surprise.
you
It'll be a
know,
surprise.
that's a surprise. So make sure you're following. Mike's in the chat says the Toxico takeover is going worldwide.
Yes, it is. Oh my gosh.
I love that. So I feel like you should like expand more on that. Working at Cap, working with even like working with Gabby. Give us a little bit more, from you about Creative Pro.
I mean, yeah. Well, going into it, like I started actually before Gabby, and it was like a couple months before where it was just like there hasn't been a lot of women at all in Cap, like still to this day,
Right.
and so just me and Gabby just working to get to the point of being on shows, and then working to the point of like being able to be the main event is crazy. But yeah, we're currently just every time it's just like we need women, we need women. We're trying to get women, but we also need women that are gonna hold up to like the Creator Pro name, which is a very big deal, a very big deal. So as much as me and Gabby don't get along, we still get along in the sense of we both respect women's wrestlers and want the best for women's wrestling in general. So yeah, me and Gabby are on the same page in that regard. And I mean, growing with someone like Sebastian Amore by my side
Hmm.
throughout my Creative Pro experience was great. I thank him a lot for like all the growth I've had from the beginning. Like he was there traveling with me every weekend, all the time. And yeah, he was just always there in my corner, like, you could do this better, maybe you should try this out. And it was just always giving me more ideas. He is such a great wrestling mind that is so underrated. And I think a lot more people need to recognize like Sevia Moore for sure.
I love the fact like when he comes out and he just knows how to like work the crowd and get the crowd going, even at like the cap TVs and just like yelling. Like I have so many clips of like things like him and Bobby, like the Christmas one, throwing the
Oh
boxes
yeah.
around, like a lot of
Yeah, him and
fun
Bobby, we
moments.
need to run it back. We need to get a match one on one.
Well, now we got the holidays coming too, right? Like now we have all these like
Yeah.
crazy things, with the cap TVs. If you're not following like Creator Pro on YouTube for the cap TVs, you should be
I
watching
mean,
it.
Cat TV this
I
weekend.
know. It's crazy. It's
Yeah, it'll be a
crazy.
bachelorette party
I
for Sevia
know.
Moore.
You guys got the wedding coming up.
Yeah.
Like, you ready? You ready for this?
Oh man, big, big steps, big steps.
So
But I'm ready. I'm ready.
that's coming up to September 7th. That's in Limbrook. You can get your tickets now. Ed in the chat says, "What are 3 things do you like to do outside of wrestling that brings you pure joy?" Ooh.
Oh, um, So I really, really like film. So I like studying film. I like, especially horror movies. Like the Terrifier movies are like amazing. Terrifier 3 is my favorite movie ever. It's amazing. I love it so much. Uh, but yeah, I think film is something I love to dive into. I'm also like learning the makeup effects. So like all the scars and like, all the gory stuff. I love all that. I also play chess. I haven't played chess as much as I used to, but I used to go to nationals and stuff for
Wow.
chess. And we used to like go to Tennessee and Texas and like, play there and like these big, big, intense tournaments. It was insane. Why is this fly? Um, but yeah, it was pretty intense. And our coach was like really on us. But yeah, that's what I used to do. And now I still love playing chess. I would love to go into tournaments again. I'm not sure if that's like, I don't know where I would go to check that out, but
Hmm.
I do enjoy it. Um, let's see, one more thing. Being put on the spot, I like forget everything. I
That's the
don't
thing
know.
about these podcasts. People don't realize like how hard it is to like
Yeah,
be put on
like
spot.
I do love reading. I love
Oh.
reading. Like reading is really fun. Um,
Any books you
I've
like recommend?
actually, oh man, so when I was younger, my favorite series was Shadow Falls.
Hmm.
It's like a supernatural series. There's like The Cabin by Natasha Preston that I really love. Yeah, I mean, now I'm more into like the mystery romance kind of genre,
Hmm.
more so than supernatural, but it always varies. Like a
Okay.
lot. Yeah.
Do you like the physical book or do you like the Nook?
Oh, I love the physical book.
Yeah.
I will get distracted if it's on a screen. I can't stay
I
focused.
feel the same way. I want the book.
Yeah, yeah, me
I need
too.
the book. Give me a good old fashioned book. What else is in the chat? Mike in the chat says Gabby and Bear versus Nat and Sevi.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. We've had close to it.
Hmm.
Like Toxicos, all 3 of us. Gabby, Bear, and like Vargas? Yeah, it was Vargas.
Hmm.
But that match, I
Yeah.
separated like different feelings from there because I did get injured in that
Yeah.
match, which I did keep very low key. So, yeah.
Definitely check that out. You can check that out again. IWTV, YouTube, all that. Anthony Fazio's in this chat. What's going on? How did your match go with, was it Tiffany Grady on Saturday?
Oh,
Sorry,
yeah.
so it's spelled wrong. So it's like, I wanted to make
Yeah.
sure I was saying it right.
So it was a triple threat. It
Mhm.
was me, Tiffany Grady, and Shannon,
Mhm.
which it was a very early show, which I didn't expect. And for some reason, it was so far. I don't know. It was in Connecticut, but it was so fun. And I do enjoy outside shows. It's definitely a very different feeling. I saw someone uploaded it on YouTube already,
Oh,
which is
wow.
like really
Like a
quick.
fan?
But
Like
yeah,
fan
I
footage?
don't. Yeah, it was crazy. But
Wow.
it was really fun, especially because I had just wrestled Shannon like the Thursday before, and then I got to see her again, and we got to wrestle. And Tiffany, I wrestled like twice before that,
Mm-hmm.
so familiar like experiences, but very different when you put all three of us together.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it was pretty intense. Me and Tiffany had, a bit of a friendship going until the end. So
There you go. Mike in chat says we need intergender tag team titles. Okay, that's something I'm totally behind because we
I'm
have a lot of the intergender tag teams.
yes, we do actually. Huh. That is really interesting.
Yeah, who's
Yeah,
putting
we
this
always have
out?
like 6-man tags of like women and men, but like why not just throw in
Why
yeah.
not? Let's just add some more. You know?
Yeah, why not?
I feel
Oh
like this is
yeah.
definitely a intergender bonanza kind of deal. So Stan, if you're listening,
Me and Sebastian Amore.
see, book it, book it. You got a lot.
Yeah,
There's a lot of couples out there, for just regular tag team like that. So,
definitely.
thank you for the happy birthday belated. So appreciate it. I'm still getting. It's like almost a week. Like I'm still
Oh my
getting birthday
God.
wishes. But thank you. I appreciate that so much. So, yeah. But all right, so let's move on. Let's talk a little bit about Wrestling Open, which you've been going up there a little bit. So I know you've
Yeah.
worked there. You and Livia has been having some great feuds up there, and even other promotions too with you and Livia. So talk to us about that.
Yeah, I mean, Livia is I didn't like hear about her until this year, and she's so young. Like I didn't realize it. Like, well, we're around the same age. I'm talking like I'm older, like crazy older. But I mean, I never get to like meet people in wrestling that are like my age or like younger, and like usually I'm the youngest in the car, or youngest like on the show. So it's pretty cool seeing like us both like trying to do our thing at this age, and yeah, she's like so fun to work with and like super super sweet. Honestly, I I hadn't had done open in a long time. Like I took a very very big break from it, but now I'm trying to go up more consistently, and she's been the person I've encountered the most so far. And as of recent, it's been my most recent match was Shannon, who
Mm-hmm.
just came back, which is really cool. And funny enough, like she was the last match announced for her until like she realized she was injured.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was supposed to wrestle her on Wrestling Open, and then the next day she announced like she was injured, I
Mm-hmm.
think. And that sucked. And I really wanted to wrestle her there. I ended up wrestling Paris, which is another great, great woman, and who is injured now, which
Yeah,
breaks my heart.
she's gonna come back
But yeah,
stronger. You know.
yeah, and her and Shannon gotta team up again.
Yes.
I was watching their stuff before, but yeah, Shannon is super fun as well. Like, I couldn't have asked for better opponents coming back to Wrestling Open.
Mhm.
Like, I'm super grateful I got to wrestle them.
Awesome, awesome. Paris and Shannon have been on this podcast. Olivia is a second generation wrestler, which is crazy to me too.
I had no idea. What?
Yeah, she is a secondary generation wrestler. Her father was working chaotic. I'm not sure of how detailed that story is, I'm working on getting Livia onto the podcast well too, so she can tell a little bit of the background. But I do know that she is a secondary out of chaotic wrestling, which is crazy.
Wow.
So definitely some cool stuff. So another thing, I feel like it's so important, and I think this is so cool because a lot of you guys, you get to travel for wrestling and everything like that, and you got to be part of going down to Puerto Rico. So you have to talk about this because I mean, I'm part Puerto Rican myself, you know, and I hear a lot of wrestlers that they say it's just completely the wrestling. Like, I've never been down there for wrestling, so you have to tell us how like that was.
Oh boy. I mean, it is so welcoming there, first of all. Like, everyone is so welcoming, and everyone backstage is like so sweet. But boy, is it loud. Like, the crowds are so loud. Like, throughout the whole show, they carry horns, and they're like blaring those horns throughout the entire show. Being out there wrestling, it's like you couldn't hear yourself talk, honestly. But it was so fun and such a cute vacation to go on. I mean, I'm from Puerto Rico, so it's really cool. I got to go there and be a part of like wrestling in front of people like that are a part of my culture and stuff. But I'd love to go back. I was supposed to go back, but then they like had to move the show. So hopefully we work that out. But yeah, I definitely love to go back because the fans are so involved and so into it and louder than like any show here, I'll say, because of those horns. But yeah, I love it. And the women over there, like, they don't get as many opportunities as the women over here. So to be able to wrestle them and see like what sorry, there was a big noise in the back. But to see how they're trained and what their style is, like, it's cool. It opens your mind up to so many different things in wrestling. Like, I'm always willing to take from different places and just go experiences and share it with people in CAP or anything like that. So, yeah.
It's really, really cool to see that. I've seen like a whole bunch of like wrestlers gone down there and say it's just like a wonderful experience. So I'm so glad that you've had that, and you know, I hope that you get to go back there soon. I think that's great. I know even like Jose Zamores, you know, again, here's like we have a lot of Puerto Rican wrestlers out there and stuff. So, you know, pretty cool. So maybe one day you'll be at you know, the House of Glory that they have, like the Puerto Rican, you know, they had the Puerto Rican parade.
Oh
I was
gosh.
at the House of Glory for that show. Maybe
I'd love to.
we're manifesting.
Yes.
We're putting it out there. Sevi's in the chat. He goes, Toxico takeover on any platform.
Yeah.
Love it. Was your ears burning? We were talking so much shit about you. No, like
Oh man, he joins now.
yeah.
After I hype
Unless
him
he
up.
was listening and then he just decided to chat in the chat.
Maybe.
You
We'll
know?
see.
So, all right. So I feel like since we were talking about takeovers, right? I feel like Blitzkrieg has been taken over by Creator Pro pretty much.
Oh my gosh.
It is cap. Okay, I'm
Yes,
sorry.
100%. Yes.
It is cap with everybody that works there between Bobby and Bryce and Dante and Nick Robles. It's just like it's crazy. So again, you know, like Los Toxicos take it over. So talk to us about the crowd. Talk to us about like some of your favorite memories. Like, that crowd is amazing.
Yeah, I mean, oh my gosh. They always have the best crowds. Watching like CPA versus Dijak there was like one of the best experiences ever. But the last show, we were like, Toxicos were on the pre-show, and it was so fun. Yeah, I got to actually like sit and talk to a fan about Terrifier for like a long time, like the whole intermission. It was like the best experience. Any chance to talk about Terrifier is like a good experience for me. But yeah. The fans there are so welcoming and so sweet. I honestly, like, the whole wrestling world is great. Except for some weirdos. But
we're not gonna talk about that.
yeah, I mean,
because I might chime on it too.
Yeah,
We're not gonna do that.
as women, we
Yes.
get very interesting experiences.
Yeah.
But so far, everyone at Blitzkrieg is the best, and I I love wrestling there. I will wrestle there any chance I get, honestly.
I think we need like a show like Creator Pro versus Blitzkrieg. Even though it's like everybody's
The whole
kind of
roster is
I
like Blitzkrieg. I
like
don't know.
we're
I
actually
mean,
going to make a list right now of who can we get? It was Blitzkrieg. We're gonna scout for Blitzkrieg versus Cap there because I really like I said I feel it is the takeover, the Cap takeover. Create a Craig. Is that Sevi said create a Craig or Keurig or whatever?
no.
That's a me and
Interesting.
Phil Cardigan thing. Seriously, like with our coffee, me and him. Jeff says, "What's the weirdest DM you have gotten?" Oh God, here we go.
Oh, I mean,
It's probably
I've
the sock
done.
thing, right? Like asking you for your socks because
I haven't gotten that yet. Actually,
yet
I've
you
heard
said it
about
now.
it.
Now you're gonna get it.
I will not put anything past like weird old men, but I have gotten like if I do like paid private like FaceTimes or
Uh-oh.
stuff like that, and it's like, no thanks. I don't know about that, but
Guys, stop being creepy, okay?
yeah,
just
I try to avoid like the hidden and requests and stuff.
Oh, you guys, stop the shit. All right, we're gonna move on because we're not gonna get
Yeah,
to.
yeah, yeah.
All right, we're gonna move on to fan tweets. This one's from Good Cop Bad Cop. Since he likes to mess with everybody on this podcast, he's got two questions. The first one is, with Nat Castle being an anagram of latest can, what was your latest canned beverage, and what's your favorite canned beverage if it's not the same as your last canned beverage?
Okay, so I actually saw this like comment on Twitter, but
Yeah.
yeah, I was like, how do you even come up with that? But
He's
my
good.
favorite. So I don't like soda, so I'll say I'll say brisk iced tea is my
Okay.
favorite canned beverage. My last one, that was probably my last one, I think.
There you go.
Yeah, soda, I'm not a big fan of. So
That's okay. There's a lot of canned beverages out
yeah,
there.
yeah.
So that works. Or usually like the C4s that you see at Creative Pro. Also
Oh, I
too.
do love C4. Mm.
See?
Oh no, the Starburst ones
Uh-oh.
are the best.
So you got to come to Cap. They usually give them away sometimes. So you never know. All right. So his second question is, with Nat Castle being an anagram of clean stat, which match would you most want to clean away and remove from your stats, and why? That's terrible.
Oh my gosh,
You
I
don't have
know.
to answer that.
Okay, first of all, that would be so offensive to whoever I wrestled in that.
He's a little
Well,
instigator. We don't like instigating. Don't get this
no,
girl in trouble.
every match was a learning experience.
There you
Okay,
go.
there was some early matches, but I won't say.
Listen, everybody has a start, right? And everybody like has that, those moments. And I always appreciate that because, when you guys like debut and stuff and I'm there, like, and I know it, and it's like, okay, you're green, but like, and that's fine. And I'm totally like accepting of that because it's like, okay, you're only going to get better and stuff like that. That's how you're going to learn. And then like, there's times that I've argued with fans like, oh, this person sucks. And it's like, dude, they just started, like you get in the fucking ring and do this shit. I can't.
Yeah, people like to talk about things like they've never done
Yeah.
and never will do and know
Mhm.
nothing about. So
Yeah. So I give you guys credit. So props to you guys for entertaining the shit out of us. So, good cop, bad cop. Stop trying to get me in trouble. It's fine. All right, we have another fan tweet from this guy, Alex. He goes, "What makes you feel inspired or motivated?"
ooh, what a interesting question. I mean, this is gonna sound a little cheesy, but the little girl in me still, drives me to this day because I never like wanted to do anything else in my life.
Mhm.
So this is the only thing I've ever wanted to do. So like giving up or like not giving it my full 100% is just like letting down that like 10-year-old girl that wanted to do this. So I just try to think about that and think about like 10-year-old you was just like dying to get into a wrestling ring, dying to just touch a ring. So just be grateful you get to do this every weekend. Like, and I just think about it all day, every day.
Love that. Love that so much. Jeff in the chat says, anyone you want to wrestle that you haven't yet?
A big goal of mine is Masha Slamovich. I would love to wrestle her. Um, see, who else? I would love to wrestle. I mean, there's so many, so many. Zeta Steele is one that is so cool. Oh, a fellow TAP graduate, Chris Statlander. I'd love to wrestle her. She's honestly another inspiring person because she came from Creative Pro and I grew up watching her like as a teenager. So that'll be a big accomplishment of mine. Yeah.
We're
There's
manifesting.
so many more. So many
Yeah.
more. Yeah.
There's a lot. There's a lot of women out there. So, I mean, we're getting shows dedicated to women's wrestling. We got a lot of that going on. So, your career is young. So, like, I see, like, some of these names, like, they're going to happen. They're definitely going to happen.
Yeah.
So,
Gonna make
manifest
it
it out there. So, all right, let's move on to another fan tweet. This one's from My Alter Ego. He says, first things first, just want to congratulate the new champion for a great match with the Nomi. My question is, who is someone you haven't faced that you would love to defend your championship against?
Ooh. Oh man. I mean, all those names I would love to, but I could think of some more. I mean, Chris Statlander, like how full circle would that be?
Yeah.
So yeah, and someone like Layla Hirsch, who is like on the indies, like fresh on the indies now. And I believe we're similar heights, which I don't get to experience often in the ring. So I would love to get in the ring with her. She is amazing and so badass. So
Oh, man. I feel like Sebi would just, like, you know, put himself involved and be like, I want the women's championship belt.
honestly, imagine me and Sebi. I'm not opposed to it. You know?
That would be fun. We had another fan tweet from Dan. He goes, who is your bucket list match? So why don't we up that one, since we were talking about, like, you know, the women or whatever. How about, like, just, you know, like a little more detailed about a bucket list match? So kind of like up it of where do you want to have it, like venue wise? What is the stipulation?
Oh,
Like, let's
wow.
just up the game of, like, you know, like a dream match for you as a whole. Who, what, where,
Oh.
why, kind of thing, you know?
Oh boy, this is a tough one. I mean, I gotta really think right now. So Masha would be sick. I'm like obsessed with like the idea of wrestling Masha.
Mhm.
But Masha, like, I mean, I started like getting into the battle club scene, which is like where she trains people. So I think me and Masha at battle club would be pretty cool, considering she's from there. Um, you know, like any Creative Pro Melville show is so cool to me.
It's a
But
big
yeah, I
platform.
mean to bring it like more higher up. I don't know.
Like a
I
no
don't know.
rope match, maybe, or something. Like, I feel like that could
Yeah.
be, you know, like
I
Bloodstorm
mean,
kind of deal.
I love hardcore matches so much. That is like I grew up loving them. Like before like John Moxley got to WWE, you know, his CZW stuff. I grew up watching that and all his death matches and stuff. And that was like so sick to me. So I've always wanted to do like at least one death
boy.
match.
Oh, boy.
And everyone's reaction, I get mixed reactions to this. A lot of them don't like the idea. But I mean, I don't think Stubby is one of the people that don't like the idea. I will say that. But put him on the spot. But yeah, he's not a big fan. But I would love to have one death match against anybody, like Alley Catch or something. Like that would be pretty cool. Yeah, it's like a goal of mine.
There you go. There you go. Well, I'm definitely a fan of the deathmatch scene. I've had a lot of people from the deathmatch scene been on this podcast. We've talked about it. Bronson was on here a couple weeks ago. We talked about that. Jack Solomon and me were having a whole conversation about deathmatch wrestling. I get yelled at from fans like, leave it. Like, I get it. It's not everybody's cup of tea. That's okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
Oh, God. Mike says Bear versus Nat in a death match. Oh, God.
So I thought about saying that.
Oh, my God.
It would be pretty cool. Pretty cool.
All right, so we're going to have like little stuffed animals of bears, and they're going to have gusset plates in it.
Oh, my God.
Can you tell
sold.
that
I'm sold already?
Listen, I've set up shit before, like H2O for the deathmatch scene. So I'm thinking little stuffed animals of bears with the gusset plates.
Yeah, no, oh my gosh, it's so sick. Yeah, and he's like a trainer of mine, which like he's the best trainer, honestly. I've said he's like my wrestling dad. So yeah, I mean, a match with him, a death match? Oh my gosh, I don't know. Let's see if he's a fan.
Oh my. Oh my. Let me know what you guys think. If you're watching this later, leave me some comments. I don't know. We might be clipping this and doing some tagging.
For it. I don't know.
Definitely not at Melville. I don't think Melville's ready for that.
Oh yeah, no. Melville. You're lucky if you see blood at Melville.
Yeah, just stay away from the skinny tubes. Just so you know. Regular tubes fine. Stay away from the skinny tubes. She's like, what is she talking about? Yeah, just stay away from the skinny tubes. Mike says, take my money. See, they're on board. They want this match.
Yes, oh my God.
Sebby's gonna like text me
silent.
Curse me out. Like, what are you doing? Don't encourage this. So there you go. Nat in a death match versus Bear Bronson. Who's booking it? So
I know, I'm waiting.
All right, so today is Taco Tuesday. Yay! Oh. What is your favorite taco?
Oh my gosh. Okay, wait. I love talking about food. So, okay, so there's this spot called Bar Taco. Okay, there's like a new one in Long Island. There's one in Portchester, I believe, Massachusetts. It's all over the place. I've been to a couple because like we're always on the road. Okay. But they used to have oyster tacos that I loved. They don't have it anymore. But they do have a crispy shrimp taco that is amazing. Okay, I love tacos from there. They're the best. Surprisingly, there's a mushroom taco that is like really, really good. And I wouldn't usually try a mushroom taco, but I trust Bar Taco. So yeah, go to Bar Taco, people.
Okay.
It's great.
Write that down.
Write it down.
Write it down.
Go,
I'm here for it.
I go any chance I get.
Okay. I got you. There's a place in Comac called New York Spot. And like, it's so good. Like, they have this barbecue, pineapple, pork tacos. It's got that combo of sweet and savory. It's so good. You gotta go there. So, Taco Tuesday. Jack Sullivan's in the chat. He goes, Tiff's giving good advice. No skinny tubes. See?
Oh, okay.
Stay away from the skinny tubes.
Keep it in mind.
Note that. Luckily, that's not really a state thing. That's out of the States. So, you're good. But sometimes they've been brought here. So, stay away from it. Somebody said, Susio approved. Oh, so we're talking taco. Yes. I got you. See?
Yep, Utah Susio is the one that introduced me to Bar Taco.
Love that. And then there's another one, Tequila Taco. Now it's like a chain. Now there's one in Baldwin, Long Island, and the other one was in Mineola, I think it was. Oh my God, it was like the best guac that I've ever had. Since, moving on to that. What was nice is like you taste how fresh the guac was, but not only that is like, because like when they come out with guac, they usually give you like fresh chips and stuff. Not only did they give you fresh chips, but they gave you like cucumbers in it, tomatoes in it, like that you can dip into it. Like all fresh, and it tasted like really, really, like it tasted like it was from the backyard. Like
Oh wow.
seriously. So I like to.
I gotta check that one out.
So, see, we're talking soon. Sebi says best spot at Kovac is Burger Fight. There used to be one in Oceanside, and it got closed after. That's where actually the Burger Fight that you're talking about, that taco spot is not too far from it. So where the Burger Fight in Comac. So that's exactly where that New York spot is. It's like down a couple of blocks or whatever. So good. Oh man, Burger Fight. Yeah, there used to be one in Oceanside. So since we're talking food, and I know Good Cop Bad Cop's not in the chat, but he will listen to this later or whatever, and everything pro wrestling. I think he's podcasting too. So if I don't ask this, I'm gonna get yelled. We have to ask the cereal question. So, do you put your cereal in first and then your milk, or do you put your milk in first and then your cereal?
I don't know anyone that puts their milk in first.
There's wrestlers.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. I don't know. I put my cereal first and then my milk. So that's kind of, yeah. I don't know. I think you're kind of weird if you do the opposite. I don't know. I'm judging, low-key, a little bit.
Hey, Jimmy's in the chat. What's up, Jimmy, AKF Jumbo Ref? What is going on? His birthday's tomorrow, so happy birthday. Happy birthday. Jack says that Burger Fight Oceanside is a Dominican spot. I know. Is it good? I haven't gone in there. I'm more of a Puerto Rican, Cuban food kind of girl. So,
well, Dominican food is amazing.
Yeah, I like Cuban. I'm a Cuban girl. I'm Puerto Rican who loves Cuban food. So there you go. Oh, look at that Good Cop Bad Cop just came into the chat. See, his ears were ringing, so he's like, I'm here now, and you asked the cereal question, so now I'm not gonna get mad at Tiffany for not asking the question on the podcast. So there you go. I got you. So, all right. So, what are some things you like to do when you're not wrestling?
Okay. I mean, we spoke a little bit about this, but yeah, just I'm a film trying to get into a lot of different films. I have gone into like Italian films. I know my little sister loves like Korean films, which I'm definitely gonna like try to dive into. But yeah, I love checking films out, love like analyzing films, seeing like the behind the scenes. The behind the scenes to films are really cool. Like I grew up watching like behind the scenes to like Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit and the extended editions, and it's like so sick seeing how like the movies come to life and stuff. So one I do want to see, I've seen like posts and like Instagram stuff about like how Terrifier was made, but I would love to see like a full behind the scenes of it. It'd be amazing. And like Tom Savini, I have done a deep dive into him, and if you don't know who he is like a very, very, very like amazing, legendary makeup artist in like horror films. So I've done like studies of him and like his work, and like just seeing how he does like the makeup effects and stuff. Yeah, I'm really into that side of film and horror and stuff. So yeah,
which is kind of cool because you could incorporate that into wrestling. So it's like even if you decided to like even evolve as your character, right, that you can do something like that. Like I feel like Rad Pro would be somewhere where you can
Rad Pro, yes,
that you could develop that kind of character and put that in with it.
Yeah, I'd love to. Oh my gosh, Rad Pro is really cool and really unique. You don't see anything like Rad Pro anywhere, really.
Yeah.
So
they're doing great stuff up there. So shout out to Max Smashmaster up there doing some great stuff. So I have 2 final questions for you. If anybody has any more, feel free, drop them into the chat. Jack said top Italian films. So you're going into like Galileo, and then he put the eye emojis. Love that.
I don't know.
So, all right. So, my next question is, we got like 4 more months left of the year. It was crazy. Sammy Diaz was on the podcast last week, and he was like, "We got 4 more months, baby." Like, it's crazy. Like when you think, like we're almost done with August. It's scary.
Speeding by.
So, with that being said, what are some goals that you would like to accomplish by the end of the year?
Oh man, I mean, Um, so I did actually have like three goals that I started off the year with.
Mm-hmm.
One was to win the Creative Pro Women's Championship,
Mm-hmm.
so I did that. And another one was to reach at least, like, wrestle at least in three more states,
Mm-hmm.
which I've done that,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm so excited. So I think, oh no, I'm trying to go to Canada,
Mm-hmm.
uh, trying to just have as many matches as possible. So my goal for this year was like at least 65 matches.
Mm-hmm.
So far, I'm almost there. So by the end of the year, I think I'll make it. But yeah, that's just for this year.
Mm-hmm.
Um, the total, I don't know how many matches I've had.
You got to
So
write them down. You got to put it like in the phone or
I do,
something.
and I don't remember. I do write it down. Oh, my memory sucks. I don't know.
Thank God for Cage Match, right?
Yeah. Oh my God.
Shout out to the people over there. Like seriously.
Yeah.
Like,
Whoever does it, thank you.
yes. Any promotions that you would love to hit your bucket list?
Oh man.
I know there's like a million, but maybe like a couple that like throw it out there or manifest it.
I'll say AIW in Ohio, C4 in Canada. Um, I love to do Uprising, like that's the Dreamwave
Mm-hmm.
promotion for women.
Mm-hmm.
I love to do that. I'd love to go up to Limitless. I've done like two Let's Wrestle shows, but Limitless, like, yeah, I'd love to go up there more.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be really cool. So yeah, I mean, they just had like a crazy big show.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, those are some that I'd love to go to. There's more,
Oh
definitely,
yeah.
but yeah, those are some big goals.
There's a lot of independent wrestling. That's why I always tell people if there's stuff you don't like, there's stuff you can find that you will like.
Definitely.
There's so much in the independent scene, and
I've
it's
I've
like crazy.
always said that. Like anyone can find at least one thing they like in wrestling. Like there's so much in the wrestling world. Like you can find at least one thing.
Yeah. Don't be part of the problem. As I say, like, this is how you're not the problem anymore. You support the stuff you like or whatever. And that's what we're
Yes,
doing
be
here.
more open-minded too. I hate closed-minded people and like I don't know, in wrestling. Just
Wrestling's
be open to
wrestling.
everything. Yeah.
Joe in the chat says, I owe Nat an apology. She told me months ago she beat Gabby. I will never doubt you again, Nat.
Yeah, yes. I made her go to sleep.
Damn. Damn. Oh, God. Sevi says, Joe, Toxico Takeover is real, pal. Jimmy says, I would have like a million notebooks. Oh, yeah, Jimmy, you definitely have a million notebooks. God. Joe says to Sevi, can't wait for the bachelor party. So, yep. this Saturday, make sure you get your tickets. Email Creator Pro on they have the email, was it capwrestling@gmail.com, I think it is. So get your tickets. They're free. Can't go wrong.
A show all about Sevi is always the best show.
Love that. Love that. All right, so my final question is very important to me on this podcast, Wrestling with Positivity, because there's a million negativity in the world of wrestling, so I like to focus on the positive. So is there something that you could share with us, something that maybe a fan's done for you, maybe you've done for a fan, maybe a wrestler's done for you, or maybe something that you've done for a wrestler, anything that we wouldn't know unless you would share the story?
Okay. I'll say, let's see, around like this time last year,
Mm-hmm.
I always think like when it's like little girls that come up to me and like talk to me, I think it's the best thing ever. It makes like my whole week. Like it's so great. So yeah, there were these two girls that came to see me at a promotion called Five Star. They're not running anymore, but it was so great going there because every time I went, like it was like these girls that would always just run up to me and say like how much they enjoyed seeing me and if I'm gonna be there the next show and stuff. And they actually gave me a gift bag. So I used to wrestle with like the little wristband that was in the gift bag every so
Aw.
often. Yeah, I still have it. So Yeah, it's really cute. And I still have the drawing. It's like an aerial drawing, which is
Oh,
actually my favorite princess growing up. So I think that's pretty funny.
look at
But yeah.
that. See, you guys are inspiration. I know I talked about that with Gabby when Gabby was on this podcast, but it's got to mean like a lot. I could only imagine. But sitting like as a fan watching like little kids, especially like little girls that maybe are inspired by somebody like you wrestling, like, oh, here's a female and she's wrestling too. That has to be the best feeling in the
Oh
world.
yeah. Yeah, it's so cool seeing little girls that come up to me. I've experienced that too. Like little girls are like, I want to be a wrestler too. Like it was so cool watching it. I'm like, oh, that's so sick. I wish I would have gone to like indie shows growing up,
Mm-hmm.
but the fact that they get to and see like women like working towards the goal that they want, like I hope I hope I'm doing a good job. Hope so. Just trying to do the best I can.
I think you definitely are. You got all these kids, and like I said, the time that we're in now compared to where it was, and that's why I always say support your local independents, pretty much, because you never know. I mean, we got like Chaotic that runs fantasy camps up there, so if
Another place I would
oh yeah,
love to go
Chaotic.
to. Yeah, there's so many, so many.
There's a
Yes.
lot. There's a lot.
BST,
Mhm.
BST.
Shout out to
Love to go
Harry
there.
and the VST team.
Mhm.
So they've been getting a lot of women on their shows. Like I've been seeing like a lot of promotion. DPW Deadlock Pro had 3 women's matches when I went
man.
to last week. Like these are
Yeah, which you
inspiring.
would never see before. Like it
Yeah.
was always like one match, and it was like, oh, to say we have women, like here you go.
Mhm.
But now, like I've seen more promoters care about women's wrestling, and it's honestly great.
Definitely. So thank you guys for that. Like it's crazy. So love to see that. So so tell everybody what you got coming up so they can come support you.
Ooh, okay. So I have Lucky Pro. I'm gonna be in a tag match alongside Alicia Edwards against Gabby once again, which is so funny. So funny. She's everywhere. I'm gonna be somewhere this weekend, but I can't say. It is a surprise. So stay tuned on socials. I will keep you updated. But yeah, I can't say. But it's a big deal and a big goal of mine, and I can't wait.
Ooh, look at that. And then Limbrook, right? The Creative Pro September 7th. Right?
Oh yeah. The
So
wedding.
Yeah.
The wedding. Oh no.
So definitely. So if they're not following you, where should they be following you so they can keep in touch with you?
I'm on everything. I'm on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, it's Instagram, the Nat Castle. Twitter is Nat Castle. It's all Nat Castle. Everywhere you look up Nat Castle, you'll find it.
I have all those links in the description below for you guys. You can buy the merch, all that fun stuff, and yeah, easier for you guys to like look it up. I have it all linked below. Is there anything else you would like to share with the fans that they don't know that you want them to know?
I don't know. I don't know. I will say, I felt bad not saying this. You were talking about a taco earlier.
Mm-hmm.
I can't eat it because I'm pescatarian.
Oh no!
So yeah, I can only eat seafood.
Okay,
but,
that's okay.
I will
They have
introduce
other
some
stuff.
other people.
They have other tacos. Don't worry. I was just saying like the pork and pineapple one, but they have
write it down.
they have other ones. They have the menu's big. There's a lot of tacos on there, so you'll find something. I do like the idea of the mushroom taco though.
Yeah,
I'm sold.
Last time I checked, Leo Sparrow also likes that taco.
Ooh,
So
I love that. Good Cop Bad Cop says, I headed back to Started. I'm catching up on T-Speed, and Nat is so positive. I'm reminded of Emmett from the Lego movie. Everything is awesome. Love the positivity. Are you going to be a Lego now? Is somebody going to draw you as a Lego?
Oh, I'm so for it. Please, someone draw me as a Lego.
We got
Oh
Dante
my God.
as a Pokemon. We have you now as a Lego.
Oh my God,
It's
that's
the next
crazy.
merch idea going on.
Yeah, oh man.
So, Oh God, that was great. Well, thank you everybody who joined into this podcast. I appreciate it. Good Cup Bad Cup said, just heard Masha mention, saw her this weekend. Bookers make it happen. See, they're rooting for you.
Yes.
See, what you
Oh
got to
my
do
God.
is you have to put this out on social, because if stuff like that gets seen enough from the fans, they're gonna want to book it. I'm telling you.
You're so right. You're
I'm-
so right.
I'm always constantly tweeting the most randomest matches. Random as shit. I just did one with Danny D'Amato the other day, and he was like, that is interesting. And I'm like, my brain. And then the fans got all crazy about it. So I'm expecting Danny D'Amato to deliver, because I need Bear Bronson versus Adam Priest in the chains. Give it to me.
Whoa.
Now. Need it now. So, do you want to wrestle in the chains? ICW?
I mean, I'm down for anything. I'm down for anything.
I feel like Danny would have like fun with you if you were like, okay, deathmatch. Like Danny,
Yes.
Danny loves.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Sebby's gonna kill me.
I know. He's
I'm
like,
sorry.
stop.
I'm sorry.
Cut the
Okay, we're
feed
gonna
right
stop. we're gonna stop. So anyway. Thank you for coming on to this podcast. I appreciate it.
you.
Congratulations on being the Greater Pro Women's Champion. So amazing moment for you. And, you know, we're excited to see everything else going forward with you as well.
Thank you so much.
Guys, I will be back next week with Teriyaki on Monday. So make sure you're following me on Queen of the Indies Corner. Subscribe, hit that like button, all that fun stuff. So you guys know the drill. Stay safe, support independent wrestling. I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a good night.